Hello everybody and welcome to Masu Pro Wrestling. I'm your host and sole commentator, Masu Pro Wrestling Ton. And tonight we are kicking off MPW Presents Last Call with the tag team titles being defended. 1/3 of the Shogunate making her way to the ring. Ayasu gonna start us out. Ayasu and I can only assume her partner Azanaza gonna be taking on the tag team champions of Dragthulu and Bonk for I believe Dragthulu and Bonk's first title defense. The tag team title defenses are defended half as many times as the world championships, and the Shogunate are looking to hold as many belts as possible. As in our semi-main event, Rize will be defending their championship. Azanaza, Ayasu's tag team partner, and also I should say for the main event tonight will be a groundbreaking 30-participant battle royal to determine the #1 contender for their respective titles coming into the final show of the season, Season 2. Who will main event Season 2 in a 30-participant battle royal to determine the #1 contender for the Idol or Icon Division Championship? Azanaza and Ayasu, very well put together and built team together as the Shogunate. We know they do have a little bit to prove. Their success in the tag division has not been a lot, but as a unit of the 3 members in the Shogunate, there are really none other like these 3 idols. And of course, their opponents for tonight will be the tag team champions, the MPW tag team champions, Dragthulu and Bonk. Honestly, it is a hard match to call who you think would come out on top. But when it comes to unity and strength, I think that Bonk and Dragthulu are close to none at the top of the mountain, and it shows as they are the tag team champions. Won this at Good as Gold and is going to be their first title defense in the tag team division. These two have done it all. They have both been former openweight champions, both former Icon Division champions, and now tag team champions together. Bonk and Drag looking to make history as they continue or attempt to continue their tag team title reign. We know the type of woman Rize is. I don't think she's going to want these two to come back home unless they're the tag team champions. Can Azanaza and Ayasu pick up the win for the tag team championship? I believe their first tag team championship match. The Shogunate versus Bonk and Dragthulu. Definitely the size and power advantage has to go to Bonk and Dragthulu. But will that be enough coming into this match? Does Azanaza and Ayasu have a strategy? It is to be seen and to be determined as the referee takes both championship belts. It's going to show to everyone what it's all about. The Tag Team Championship on the line. Azanaza Yasu, Bonk, and Dragthulu. Tornado tag match. It's begun. Coming out of the championship corner is Bonk, and Dragthulu immediately getting taken by the Shogunate, clubbing blow to the back of the head by Bonk. Drop kick by Ayasu. You don't want to look away for a moment. You might miss something. As Drag gets Ayasu to the back. Irish whip over the top ropes. And Dragthulu follows to the floor. Bonk already busting open Azanaza with that knee. I'm going to rub some dirt in it. A classic remedy for any scar as Dragthulu takes Ayasu on the outside. Stalling suplex. And lands on the concrete. Bonk with the clothesline. Azanaza trying to fight back, get some life. Bonk with the German to Azanaza. It was the Shogunate out the gate, but now it's looking to be 2 count, near fall for the champions. It was looking to be Bonk and Dragthulu, the champions taking control as Bonk is continuing. Both teams isolating one member, having a one dance partner. Dragthulu going for weapons as Bonk goes for the cover. Ayasu running in to try and save Azanaza. Azanaza kicks out. We talk about Azanaza having a chip on their shoulder, not really knowing if they are a part of the Shogunate or if they need to still prove themselves, and that would have been a big blow to the ego, I think, if Azanaza were to want to get pinfalled this early in the match. Ayasu going up top, Bonk on the floor. Which way is she looking? To the floor, drop kick, landing her head on the apron. Azanaza was looking for something, didn't quite connect. Bonk kicks out at 0. Ref was out of position. Chair in hand, Azanaza swinging a miss. Underhook, German. And Ayasu trying to get Drag up for something. Misses its backstabber, and a backstab of Bonk's with that sledgehammer right to the spine of Azanaza. Both teams fighting on the outside, of course, as falls count anywhere. Up and onto the chair by Ayasu. Azanaza rolling up Bonk, the champion. Referee fucking daydreaming or some shit. Goes for the cover, only a 1 count for the challengers, and Azanaza now looking to end the match. Kick out at 1. Champions not letting it get to a 2 count. The chair back in Azanaza's hands, but they just do not have much luck as they move up the ramp. Ayasu not going to let their... Ooh, never mind. I was going to say not going to let their partner... Northern Light suplex on the concrete and a beam clash by Bonk. Could that be enough to put away and retain the championships? Kick out of 2. DNA DDT on the concrete by Azanaza. Cover, but Bonk is right there to break it up. Going for another combo, doesn't connect. Clothesline, but Bonk is just a little bit too beefy. Super kick! That one knocks him down. And a dragon screw leg whip to the dragon. Ooh, bouncing his knee off the concrete. Some more damage being dealt to the leg. Bonk is looking a little wear on him, taking it slow on the outside, moving to the ring. Ayasu letting Bonk know how she feels, getting chopped by Bonk. Azanaza from behind, Bonk handling both, sends Azanaza in the corner, takes Ayasu down. Bonk is like a one-man army, elbow drop with some swagger. Dragthulu makes it back into the ring and sends Ayasu up and over. Goes under the ring to follow Ayasu. Right in front of the French-Canadian commentators table. And a second one of the night. No, Bonk's going to roll through. Abyssal Tombstone by Dragthulu to Ayasu. Broken up by Azanaza in a beam clash. Met for their troubles. 1, 2, 3, and the tag team champions retain in a relatively dominant fashion. You're still your tag team champions, Dragthulu and Bonk. I think they might be a difficult team to defeat. And here at last call, they retain the championship. As we will move on to the open weight championship match next. All right, it is time for the MPW Openweight Championship. This championship is defended in both divisions, and it is selected randomly across any division in MPW. Who will be challenging BA Tycho's Openweight Championship, and it will be the former Icon Division champion, former longest reigning Icon Division champion in history. FlairZero has been randomly selected for BA Tycho, and some may say that BA Tycho has 0 chances of defending his title, but Flair could just be the one to beat him. BA Tycho might be able to handle it. I was going to say has 0 chance to retain. However, the person to dethrone Flair, tied for the longest reigning championship in MPW history for Icon Division, 140 days as champion, was Greg, a fellow member of the Coalition of Humans Against Treachery, the team that BA Tycho is leading. Can Flair get some revenge on the Coalition in this Falls Count Anywhere Anything Goes match for the Icon Division Championship? This would be Flair's first ever Icon Division or Openweight Championship. Flair's tied with Zarataro for the longest reigning championship title reign in the Icon Division. BA Tycho is a former, or is a 2-time Openweight champion, having a previous 54-day title reign with 1 title defense. Can he match his record? Or could he potentially have the shortest title reign in MPW history, as BA Tycho got this championship 2 days ago? Last Thursday on MPW, BA Tycho dethroned Usaino's longest reigning Openweight Championship title reign of 84 days, 14 days more than the previous longest reigning championship. If BA Tycho loses the championship here tonight, he will have a 2-day title reign as the Openweight champion. You know BA Tycho doesn't want that on his record. He may be a 2-time champion, but he doesn't want to be a 2-day champion. He wants to be the champion today. The leader of the Coalition needs to put out show off as an example for his fellow Coalition members, or else they might not they might not be interested in following someone like that. BA Tycho says that he is the hero of the people, and he speaks for the chat, and he hears you. Can BA Tycho do it tonight? Openweight Championship, Falls Count Anywhere, anything goes. You can pin or submit your opponent anywhere inside the MPW ring. FlairZero has almost, I was going to say has almost done it all, but hasn't quite done it all. He's had very few championship title reigns in his career, 1 being exact, but it was the longest title reign in Icon Division history, or one of. Can he do it here tonight? Can Flair beat BA Tycho for the Openweight Championship? His 2nd championship in history. For many people tonight, this is their last call for a championship, a last call for a title opportunity. The referee showing Flair what it's all about. The Openweight Championship officially on the line. Flair looking very at ease, very relaxed coming into this match. How will that psychology affect B.A. Tycho in this, and or affect Flair coming into this match? B.A. Tycho immediately not wasting any time, sending Flair to the floor. Of course, there are no countouts and no disqualification. You can pin or sub your opponent anywhere outside the ring or in it. Flair takes him down with a little combination of punches and a drop kick. Flair certainly taking his time. Double stomp to the chest. Gonna pick B.A. Tycho up off the ground, but B.A. Tycho not giving him an opportunity. Ducks under the kick. The head kick. A fight for power as both these two grapple. Chops lighting B.A. Tycho up, sending him into the barricade. Back body drop onto the steel barricade. Of course, we can use as much of the outside to your advantage as possible, and that's exactly what these two are going to do. Twist the arm some more. Hooks the leg on the champion. Kick out at one. So I'm so used to calling Flair's opponents the challengers. Combo breaker thwarted. Blocked by B.A. Tycho. Throws out a little jab. Doesn't quite connect into the barricade corner of the arena. The right hand's just rocking the jaw of B.A. Tycho. Collapsing to the floor, and a knee to that inside leg. Right in front of the French-Canadian commentators table. Sending B.A. Tycho into the other corner. Gonna go all four corners maybe. Flair's looking for something under the ring, some sort of weapon to inflict punishment on the B.A. Tycho. Metal bat meet ribs. Gonna crack B.A. Tycho's ribs. Oh, B.A. Tycho was going for something. Didn't quite connect. Suplex, tossing him. A release suplex by B.A. Tycho. And now sending Flair right off the MPW logo. Sending him back into the barricades. Fisherman suplex, barely missing the solid wood stairs. Almost got splinters on that one. Kick out at one, gets that shoulder up quite easily. Showing it's way too early for B.A. Tycho to call it. Over the knee, no, blocks it by Flair. Sends him into the French-Canadian commentators table, right onto the corner. And another double stomp, a lot of damage targeting the chest and ribs of B.A. Tycho. The upper body is going to be feeling pain. Ooh, in the head almost felt some pain, but B.A. Tycho grabbing the bat. Flair rolls through, knocks it out of B.A. Tycho's hands. Sends him back into the ring. Flair going through the middle ropes. Clothesline blocked by the leader of the coalition. Picking up Flair. What is he going to do? Leaves him to dry on the top rope. Ducks the right hand, throws one of his own, misses the jab. Back elbow bumps him. Oh my god, heavy shots. Ducks it below zero. Ducks the head kick into a below zero. Two. Kick out nearly a new openweight champion. Nearly an new openweight champion. B.A. Tycho is going to get a little bit of a combo breaker straight to the jaw. Kendo stick in the hands of Flair now. What could that be used for? Kicked out of the hands of B.A. Tycho. Caught him with a left below zero. Again, FlairZero going to pick up 1, 2, 3. FlairZero, your new openweight champion. B.A. Tycho has made history tonight. Having a 2-day title reign And FlairZero finds himself another championship as we'll move on to the Icon Division Championship next. Alright, it is time for the Icon Division, the long-awaited Icon Division Championship title match. The winner of this match will secure themselves a spot in the finale of MPW as the champion. And Potato has his opportunity. His last call, if you will. Potato has had few chances and very little success when it's come to the championships. But he's looking to make a name for himself coming into the final match of the season, the final show of the season, as the top dog in the Icon Division, the Stone Dog of MPW, looking to get his first ever championship in MPW history. He went up against Zarataro. He couldn't make it. Can he do it here tonight against Greg? Greg beat B.A. Tycho for the opportunity to get this championship and dethroned one of the longest reigning Icon Division champions in history. I would not count out Greg by any means at all. But Greg has one of the most unorthodox styles in MPW history. Can he pull off the craziest turnaround, or can he pull off the craziest win here tonight and retain the championship for the first time? Or will he be dethroned in his first championship match? This is Greg's first ever title, I was going to say title opportunity, but just the first title he's ever held in MPW. I believe this is full circle moment. I just had a brain blast. I'm pretty sure Greg's debut match in MPW. Oh, now I don't remember. No, it was against Zarataro for sure. I was going to say I thought it was Potato for a second. My mistake. Not all orange mask wearing wrestlers are the same. My apologies. However, these two have had similar careers in the success for their championships. One just so happens to have picked up the big silver. Potato is looking shaken, looking nervous. People called him too green, too new, too fresh. Hasn't been in MPW for a minute, but you have to be able to adapt if you want these championships. You can't see that kind of determination behind the mask of Greg, but we know no matter what, the Greg Nation is behind Greg. He's staring at that championship still in disbelief that he has it. The Greg Nation. Behind Greg. Potato. A big opportunity for him. The Icon Division Championship is on the line. Who will secure their spot in the finale of Season 2? Will it be Potato or will it be Greg? The bell has rung and Greg straight out the gate with a big boot, blocked by Potato. Chops and punches. Already looking off to be a good start for Potato. Don't want to have a commentator's curse, though. It is speed versus strength in this match. Greg's definitely got the height advantage and the reach advantage. But Potato is a big slab of meat, like a brick wall. Tossing haymakers, just manhandling Greg into the corner. Right hands raining on Greg in the corner, putting him in the tree of woe. Greg gets him with his long-ass legs. Running knee strike! That leaping knee. Potato gets on top of Greg. Reverses the control. You definitely don't want to get into a grapple fight with Potato. if I'm Greg, I want to use my speed as much as possible. Get as many strikes off as I can. I don't want to spend too much time trying to grapple with Potato, because you're just going to get outpowered. Grappling does take skill, but when you're outmatched in strength, there's not much you can do. And Greg, of course, showing exactly what I'm talking about. Tosses over. Ooh, headbutt. Nobody wins in a headbutt, but it seems like Potato is getting rolled up by the champion. One! Kick it out, one. Potato does not want to get rolled up, and Potato showing, hey, if anything you can do, I can do better. One for the challenger. Keeping the champion on their toes. Breaks through his defenses, but Potato, reversal, back and forth so far. Probably the most back and forth match we've had tonight. A combination of knees and punches, and ooh, right on the button with that knee. Greg with another forearm, striking with elbows and knees. Very deadly parts of the body. Do a lot of damage, even cut you open. And the elbows, the forearms, backing him up into the corner. Greg sending him off the ropes, bumps him. Another knee strike. Potato seems to be fading. Ducks it, though. And a drop kick to the spine. Gonna follow Greg to the outside. This is not falls count anywhere, meaning they do have 10 seconds to get back into the ring per the referee's count. And if Greg gets disqualified or counted out, actually championship advantage comes into effect, and Greg does not lose the championship, but loses the match. As these two battle it out in front of the French-Canadian commentators table, Fireman's carry. Spins him around for a discus punch. Greg sending Potato back into the ring. Taking his time. Pacing around the ring. 4 count. Came in. And a spear by Greg. Spear by Greg to Potato. 2. Nearly takes out the challenger. A spear from out of nowhere. Lined up by Greg. As Greg's going to go up top. What is he looking for? Big knee drop. Potato back up. Running through. Bumps him. Clothesline takes him down. Greg up on his feet. Potato's trying to get something off. Struggling with that clothesline. Knocks him right down. A force to be reckoned with. Potato drops him up and over. And picks him up for a spine buster, driving Greg into the canvas. Potato is looking to get some speed, maybe has the champion right where he wants him. Potato! Plunge! For the championship! 1, 2, no! Kick out by Greg! Potato nearly had him. Going to try with that right hand on a liver shot by Greg. Sends Potato into the corner. Greg is slowing down. Sends Potato, knows. Potato reverses. Greg flips out of that corner. Expertly done. Goes for a clothesline. Ducks it. And a big clothesline from Greg. Nearly taken Potato's head off. Forearms again, trying to back him into the ropes in the corner. Super kick. Greg is getting all these off. Greg backing up. Spear, and it might just be over for the challenger. 1, 2, 3. Greg defends the championship. In a close match, but Greg does do it. I mean, what does this say about the infrastructure and stability of the coalition? Their leader not winning or not defending their championship, and just a rung on the ladder in the championship. Just a grunt, or in the team, just a grunt. retaining the biggest championship in the Icon division, guaranteeing his spot at MPW Presents. See you next time. It's Greg. As we will see which idol will be the Idol Division champion in our next match. I don't want to say we'll guarantee their spot because we have a golden opportunity looming in the background held by Glitchy. But we'll see who will be the Idol Division champion next. The Greg Nation on their feet. It is time for the semi-main event of the evening. The Idol Division championship is on the line. This championship gives you a good shot at making it to the season finale of Season 2, but with Glitchy's golden opportunity still in play, there's always a chance that you could get cashed on and lose this championship. Speaking of Glitchy, they say that Rocky took the throne of scariest idol in MPW, and I would definitely say that Rocky is quite the intimidating force. One of the longest reigning, or the former longest reigning Idol Division champion is set to go up against the longest reigning Idol Division champion, but their championships, their championship title reign are massively apart. For Rocky, it was 93 days as champion, nearly 100, a week before 100. For Rize, it is 315 days, just under a year. Rize has been champion, but can Rocky dethrone her tonight? The Shogunate have not had a lot of luck tonight, as the Shogunate Azanaza and Ayasu lost their tag team championship match to the reigning and defending champions Bonk and Dragthulu. Will Rize have that same luck? Especially against one of the most dominant idols in the division. For sure. Finally getting their opportunity once again at the championship. Can Rocky end the longest reigning championship, and can I keep a hold of my pen? Rocky is impressive, but 315 days ago, this woman walked into the arena as a challenger and exited as the champion. The self-proclaimed Panda Archon herself, head of the table, head of Olympus, Rize, the leader of the Shogunate, looking to defend her championship one more time. I mean, many people have been talking about this online, saying that Rize is going to be taken out by Rocky, that Rocky is their best chance at Rize getting dethroned, and I can say that I can see where they're coming from. However, for this Idol Division champion, she has gone through so many uphill battles, defended the championship in the Elimination Chamber, defended the championship previously at Carnal Chaos in the Fatal 4-Way. Rize will not go down easy, wanting this as the opportunity and a potential shot, a potential securing spot for Season 2, or the Season 2 finale. Truly, this is anybody's game coming into this match. I am not a betting man. I don't know who you have in this match, but it is Rize versus Rocky. Two of the most impressive people in the industry, let alone the Idol Division. All for this championship right here, the Idol Division Championship. Rize versus Rocky begins now. Clothesline beats back elbow for Rocky. As the champion tries to take control early, Rocky can't get her licks in. German suplex by the champ. And a big boot just keeping him on the mat. Wanting to keep him on the ground. Strike to the back. You don't want to expend all your energy too early, though, as Rocky's going to roll the outside over the top. Cannonball could have been playing possum for Rocky, or by Rocky. Shoulder tackle takes Rocky down on the mat, of course. Championship advantage. One-arm power bomb by Rize. Championship's advantage isn't effective. Rize does get counted out or disqualified. DDT onto the floor. The championship will not change hands. Rize will lose the match, but the championship will not change hands. Rocky must win by pinfall or submission in the ring. Rize taking her time to get back in the ring. Rocky with those chops and slaps. Some of the most devastating in the business. Ooh, right as I said, overhand chop. Now choking Rize with a headbutt. Meet the horns. And Rocky showing exactly why they're so dangerous. Choking out the champion in a wild fashion, cutting off the blood flow, the circulation to the brain, as well as the circulation of oxygen to the head. Rize gets back up and, ooh, a big slap to the face. Spear by Rize! Rolls over. 1, 2, and a near fall for the champion. Nearly defending the championship. Thwarted their plans with that jawbreaker reversal. Choke slam. Sit down choke slam by Rocky. Covers the champion. Kick out at 1. Rize back up. Rocky another choke slam. And another one. Wanting to keep Rize on that floor. A second chokeslam does the job. Rocky, Canadian Destroyer! To the champion. Very close to the ropes, but hooks the leg. Shoulders down for the championship. Kick out at 2. Rize is in trouble. Rocky. Rize knows she's in trouble. Moves to the outside. Rocky going up top. Axe handle reversed. Nobody's having luck going to the outside from the ropes. Front face lock, chin lock applied. You can't win on the outside like this, but getting a lot of damage. Rize throws Rocky in. Rize telling the crowd that she's got a plan, maybe, letting her feelings be known to the MPW crowd. Rocky getting back into the ring. Clothesline gets caught. An unwelcome entrance. And now Rocky picking up Rize. Bounces her off the top rope. The knees in that back handspring. Landing the knees again onto the chest. We talk about breathing, and it looks like that's entirely Rocky's plan. Cut off the oxygen flow. Choking and hitting the stomach. Voiding the lungs of air. Off the ropes with that elbow drop. Floats over to cover the champion. 1, 2 for the championship. Get it 2 with authority, though. Rize holding it. But does Rocky smell blood in the water? Rize ducks the grab. Gets some kicks to the back of the leg. Butterfly takeover. Rize gonna try as much as she can to keep that momentum in her favor. Rocky catches Rize getting up. Lost. And found to the champion. It's over. 2. No! Kick out of 2. Rize crawling to the corner. The championship. Her championship dreams nearly dashed. Her life flashing before her eyes. Rize and out of the corner. Clothesline. Trying to keep some steam. Kick to the gut. Twist of fate. Twist of fate to the challenger. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Rocky not staying down. Shitty little elbow drop. And oh, I was going to say another one, but now headbutts from Rocky, or from Rize to Rocky. Busting Rocky open above that left eye. Attacking the inside leg with an elbow drop. Rocky rolling to the, rolling to the ropes. Rize eyeing her up like a piece of meat. Clothesline up and over. In the main event, that's exactly how you're going to want to eliminate your opponents. A forearm to Rocky. Rocky on jelly legs as they fight up the ramp. Choke slam to the floor. Rocky slowly making her way back into the ring. Rize is going to follow in. Picks up Rocky. Wrath of God. Should have kept your talking to a minimum, Rocky. 2, 3. Rocky attempting to intimidate the champion. Only left her with an opening. Wrath of God. And the championship retained. 315 days plus for Rize. That was our last championship match of the night, but we will move into the 30-person Battle Royal. Only one person out of the 30 will main event the season finale of MPW and have a title shot opportunity. Let's see who makes it. Ooh, woo, it is time for the main event of tonight's MPW presents Last Call. The 30 participant battle royal, meaning that 30 participants will enter the ring and only one member can win the match. You win by eliminating all other members in the ring until you're the last remaining by sending them over the rope and onto the floor. The winner of this match will be able to main event the Season 2 finale of MPW. Who will start us off at number 1 and number 2 for the 30-participant Battle Royal, the longest reigning or tied for the longest reigning Icon Division Championship with FlairZero. Zarataro is going to start us off. An unlucky position to be number 1, but I will say that Zarataro could be the one to do it and make history and being the first ever participant to win from the number 1 position. I don't know which position because I didn't look it up because I'm a bad commentator. But I can't remember which position won last year. But I know if I had to guess, it was like 27. It was definitely later. And it's going to be a difficult ride for Zarataro, but you can't give up. And Zarataro is not one to be known to give up the ham. Starting us off at number 1. Who will be number 2 in this match? Looks like Zarataro is going to go up against another high flyer, a former Idol Division champion, ShmeepsWorld. Gonna start off the match with Zarataro. Both these two have a long road ahead of them. No one has ever won from before the 15, like the first half. I don't think anyone has won. Well, obviously not. But Shmeeps could be the first idol to pick up the win. The last year's winner was MerlinGTB. Could a idol pick up the win this year? The two to start off this match is Zarataro and ShmeepsWorld. The clock is going to be ticking down and people will be joining them shortly. Zarataro sending Shmeeps off the ropes, ducks under, dropkick, reverse, or avoided by ShmeepsWorld. Right forearm. That punch slid into an elbow. As the third participant is going to be joining them, Draven! Dancing with Draven. And now, these are usually a battle, a free-for-all, if you will, but this could be, I mean, Dawn Deceased uniting early into this battle royal could be something we see, but Draven showing that it is every person for themselves. Clothesline, drop kick. And Dobby is number 4. It seems like Shmeeps and Draven have a little bit of a working relationship here. Or at least a soft team up. Powerbomb by Dobby. We know that Dobby and Zarataro have no love towards each other. Dobby was almost the one to dethrone Zarataro. Sunset flip. As the ring is already filling up. Barry Busted Holmes making his second entrance ever in the Battle Royal. Not officially signed with MPW, as he works his maid cafe job, but he is here early to try and pick up a win. Could earn himself a contract. Many people made their debut in the original Battle Royal, but Barry unfortunately couldn't keep up the wrestling schedule and his work at the cafe. Shmeeps is the first eliminated. Sent over the top, and now Greg, the Icon Division champion, making his way to the ring. No more alliance for Draven, as big super kick from Greg, the Icon Division champion, defending his title tonight. You know, he'll still feel the effects from that match. Pushing Draven off him. Putting Draven in the corner. And now the other half of Dawn Deceased might get eliminated. Shoulder power bomb by Dobby. Emrys Morgana, number 7. Super kick from Emrys. We know Emrys wants a shot at the Idol Division Championship. So far, the only elimination has been ShmeepsWorld. German suplex by Draven. Frankensteiner by Zarataro. Zarataro sending Barry into the corner. Usaino. Dobby looking to eliminate the champion, the Icon Division champion. If Greg wins this Battle Royal, or Rize wins this Battle Royal, they'll basically secure themselves a safety to not losing the championship in Season 2. Zarataro up with that DDT. DDT back to him. Barry with the Saito suplex. And Greg is gone. Usaino eliminates Greg and Emrys Morgana. Usaino cleaning house a bit as Flair enters. Below 0 from Flair. Off the ropes, Kaiju Killer to Flair. Zarataro looking to try to eliminate Draven, but then again, tag teaming with Usaino. Usaino gets sent into the corner by Dobby, looking to get an elimination. Sound of Night to Zarataro. Barry's got Flair up, the openweight champion, on his shoulders. Couldn't quite get him anywhere. Powerbomb holds it by Flair, and Angel is gonna mark 1/3, excuse me, of the members of this match entering the ring. Powerbomb. Flair dethroned Zarataro, or not, actually no, Angel dethroned Zarataro, excuse me. And Zarataro, remembering that, trying to take Angel out early. Angel gets back into the ring as number 11, 1-1, is going to be followed, sent into the ring soon. Potato, unable to capture the Icon Division Championship tonight, but could he win the 30-participant Battle Royal and earn himself a spot at the finale? As more chaos ensues in the ring, Barry has Zarataro up over the legs. Hurricane Rana sending Zarataro out of the ring. Elimination, German suplex by Flair, and now going to try to take out Usaino. Barry lines it up and over, and Usaino eliminates a third member of the 1% of the match, has been eliminated by Usaino. Saito suplex by Flair. And now Draven has Flair in the corner. Flair fighting out the openweight champion. Sidewalk backbreaker. Angel with a sit-down powerbomb. Flair getting beaten and battered by all sides, but not falling down. Sends Angel over his knee. Draven DDT. Usaino drops the elbow. The calm before the storm, as another member of the roster is entering in less than 2 seconds. TeaTheShiba. Usaino nearly getting another elimination on Dobby, but Dobby fights out. TeaTheShiba. Oh, and Usaino gets eliminated. TeaTheShiba now, former Idol Division champion, looking for that shot once again. Ripcord clothesline by Draven. Naza now entering in at lucky number 13. Draven, of course, is the person that's been in the match the longest. Still holding their own. Dobby out cold in the corner. This would be a big win for either member of the Shogunate to pick up a win in this match. And we can see if the Shogunate get members in together, could potentially be a threat to everybody else in the ring. I'll be trying to get T up against the ropes. Looking to eliminate T, has her up over his shoulders. Rize, speaking of the Shogunate, the Idol Division champion, number 14, might have a little bit of an alliance here with the Shogunate. If Rize can win this match, oh, I say that, but immediately Naza wanting to maybe prove themselves to their leader. DDT. T and Rize battling it out as always, as T gets Rize up in the corner. Only got one leg up, and it's just not enough. Rize too fresh in this match. Flair lawn darts Naza's head into the turnbuckle. Final Ig Nation by Dobby. T super kicks Rize over the top rope. Both Greg and Rize will not be earning themselves a free pass at the season finale. Potato plunge! Rize eliminated early by TeaTheShiba. I know that one's got a sting. Sends Dobby up and over. Dobby holding on for dear life as he pulls himself back into the ring. Below zero, T is just getting the brunt of it. Ozanaza in the corner. Draven looking to eliminate. Fall from grace. No, Dobby reverses or slides out of it. Dobby letting the blood rush to Angel's head. And now T's looking to boop the schnoot. Boom, right on the noggin. Right on the nose. And now everybody's getting it from T. Boop the schnoot. As number 15 halfway through. Lunas marking the halfway point. Ozanaza in trouble. Gets back in. Potato trying to eliminate Dobby, and he does. Potato getting elimination, targeting the newest member of the match. Angel sending Potato off the rope, scoops him up. Below zero to Blueness. A welcoming gift to this match from Flair. Sound of Night. Flair getting a bit of his own. Ozanaza left. And Angel and T putting their heads together non-consensually by Draven. Hooking both arms with a belly-to-belly from Potato 40 seconds ago. Lunas off the ropes, bumps into Flair. Angel up and over the ropes, holding for dear life. Sound of Night to T from Draven. Draven now going for some Germans. But he can't catch a German with a German as Potato fights out of it. Inverted DDT by Blueness. Draven sent into the corner. Angel looking to get an elimination. Number 16 on their way as the countdown starts. Garreth on Pardon. This could be Garreth's only shot at the Icon division all season. If Garreth can make it all the way, Draven holding on for dear life. If Garreth can win this match, this could earn himself a shot at the Icon Division Championship. He is so close to being out of Season 2 with that punishment. Angel's been eliminated. Garreth setting up Flair. Ozanaza getting pushed into that corner, the challenger's corner. Garreth sent up and over by Flair, and his dreams are dashed quickly by the openweight champion. Drop kick while Potato's back was turned. Getting Draven onto the ropes. Draven nearly getting eliminated. Reversal and nearly sending Flair over the ropes. Lunas in a position to be eliminated. T catches half and half back. Oh my god, caught it. Rolled through. And Sound of Night to Potato. German suplex by Blueness. Flair catching everybody when they're not looking. Inverted DDT onto the knee. T hooks both arms. Pedigree to Ozanaza. And Bonk, one half of the tag team champions at 17. I mean, not that close to the ending, but For someone like Bonk, this is a pretty good number, a pretty solid position to be in. Step up knee strike by T. Potato up, Bonk catches him on the head with that headbutt. We're almost getting to max capacity with this ring. Potato looking for an elimination, getting T onto the top rope, and it is looking like a bear is going to be entering the arena. Last season, the bear almost won the whole damn thing. Could he do it again? Definitely. I don't have the exact numbers, but I'm pretty sure the bear has the most eliminations in any battle royal, like of 30 participant battle royal specifically. Everybody is just brawling. T wants that championship back. She was the last champion before Rize. She wants that championship back, and this could be her last call for the championship. Potato trying to get T back into that corner. Azanaza with a clothesline. Bonk slapping DDT. DNA DDT to balloonist by Azanaza. Flair with the German. And a clothesline to Azanaza from a bear. Below zero to from Flair to Bonk. So much action is happening right now. It's hard to keep up. The only thing we want to focus on, though, is who will be the next eliminated. T sending the bear over the ropes. And she's maybe, I was going to say follow suit, but Draven sends her into the corner. The bear gets put in the corner. Azanaza driving their arm into him. Potato lifting Bonk up over his shoulders. Power slam. And a headbutt to Flair, floating it over into a toss. Looks like nobody is trying beam clash, but Draven doesn't go down. Looks like nobody's attempting to get an elimination, but trying to do as much damage to their opponents to make those eliminations easier. Azanaza off the rope. Ducks the chop from Bonk. Flair sends Bonk over the ropes. Flair looking for an elimination. And now the bear's looking for an elimination on T. T is held high in the air and sent over. T has been eliminated. Bonk makes his way back into the ring. The bear gets sent up and over and eliminated by Azanaza, one of the more dangerous competitors, and Azanaza gets eliminated for their troubles. Three eliminations back to back to back. Off the ropes. Bonk tried to eliminate Blueness. Blueness gets back in. Blueness sends Bonk onto the apron, but not allowing the elimination to happen so quickly, or so easily. Sending Bonk up against the ropes one more time. Leaving him there below zero to an already dazed Potato. Flair now going back after Bonk, sends him over the ropes. Bonk is not letting himself get eliminated. Sound of Night from Draven. And a below zero from Flair. Sound of Night from Draven again. The only one standing tall. ShmeepsWorld 2.0 will be 19. This is someone that you do not want to see at this point in the match. Everybody's already weakened, and now one of the biggest, strongest competitors in MPW entered the ring. You're going to have to try to work together to take this person out, because how can someone eliminate the size of ShmeepsWorld? How do you eliminate someone the size of ShmeepsWorld so easily? Dropping Draven headfirst in the turnbuckle, busting her open, catching her for a German, and Tyranno Maximum marks 2/3 entering the match. Ty almost defeated Rize and defeated the championship title reign. Could they shock the world once again and win the 30-participant Battle Royal? I'd be remiss, I don't want to jinx it, but I would be remiss to say that Draven has survived 17 other people at this point. 21 is Rocky. Again, not the type of person you want to see this late into the match. You do not want to see someone like Rocky at number 21. Because Rocky is such a dangerous competitor. They could easily win the match. Blueness is eliminated by Potato. Bonk once again fighting back into the ring. German suplex by Flair to Potato. Bonk and Rocky going at it. And a bulldog by Bonk. Ty getting caught with some punches from Flair. Oh my god, getting dropped on their head. Grabbing ShmeepsWorld from a precarious situation originally with these triple Germans by Draven. Lifting someone like ShmeepsWorld over your head is actually insane. Big knee strike to the back of the head by Rocky. And a clothesline from Draven. Green mist from Rocky. Mysterious green mist from Rocky. Sprayed, I think, towards Potato, but I don't think hit him. Draven with the backbreaker. We already saw ShmeepsWorld enter this match, but now ShmeepsWorld is taking everyone. Bonk just eliminated someone. I completely missed it. It was Tyranno. Tyranno Maximum has been eliminated by Bonk. The third and final member of the Shogunate making their way. Flair getting pushed into the ropes. German suplex. Draven getting caught by the back. Potato plunge to ShmeepsWorld. And another potato plunge. Lighting everybody up. Headbutt from Potato. Potato has been fighting hard in this match as well. He's definitely looking to get that title opportunity back. German suplex, one of the best Germans in the business. And a win here would secure Potato that title opportunity. MamaInu making it to number 23. Rocky over the ropes. Gets back in though. MamaInu has not held the openweight or the Idol Division Championship yet. Could this be her opportunity, her time, her last call at the championship? Choke toss thwarted by Ayasu. As the ring is completely filled with bodies. Bonk looking, puts Draven in that corner. Rocky cross body on the floor. Bonk trying to send... Oh, Bonk sends MeepsWorld off the apron, eliminating MeepsWorld. A big elimination for Potato. Flair, brass knuckles. I mean, there's no disqualification inside this match, but Flair bringing in a foreign object. Sound of no to MamaInu. Sending Ayasu and oh my god, send him into orbit. Rocky looking to eliminate Draven. Could it be her time? It is. Draven was number 3 in this match and lasted like to 23. Outlasted 20 other people. German suplex by the Super Naiyan. Spending a long amount of time in that match was Draven. Power slam. Tabby Cat. Number 24. Feeling the blues. I feel like I'm just announcing move names at this point. That's basically what this match has become. Ayasu attacking Tabby Cat, his newest member of the match. Tabby Cat targeting the dog, the Shiba Queen, if you will, MamaInu, head of the Shiba family. Russian leg sweep, sending... Oh my god, what is Potato going for here? Has Tabby Cat and Flair on his shoulders! Double F5 by Potato! What a moment for Potato, showing that strength. Dragthulu now, number 25, the other half of the tag team champions, could potentially help Bonk pick up the win. Divide and conquer, or not pick up the win, but help Bonk survive. Divide and conquer. Ayasu, ooh, sent out from Potato. Another elimination for Potato. Oh my god, Rocky gets sent into the air. And now Bonk sending Rocky into the corner. Dragthulu nearly eliminated, but saves himself. Rocky up there, but lives on barely. Below 0 to Bonk. Potato maybe looking to try to eliminate Dragthulu. Potato has Dragthulu up over shoulders, and the one half of the tag team champions has been eliminated. MamaInu to the outside, and oh my god, wrenching in the back and neck of Tabby Cat was Rocky there. And the screams of pain shaking the camera. Discus punch thwarted. Saito suplex by Potato. Flair looking to eliminate Bonk now. Potato in trouble on that apron. UnchainedAwesome Twumber 27. Of course, they got to give this guy all the help he can get. We have 4 more competitors in the back. Rocky got eliminated by Tabby Cat. And Shane now going after Flair. These two have had a couple wars with each other. Spinebuster by Tabby Cat. No Unchained taking it to his fellow dog. MamaInu fighting out of that corner. B.A. Tycho. The history-breaking B.A. Tycho. Potato plunge. 2-day title reign as openweight champion. And that man across the ring, FlairZero, immediately him going for him. Flair was the one to break his title reign. Unchained survives, holding on, skins the cat as Tabby tries to get him eliminated. Shane doesn't take too kindly to that. MamaInu up to her old tricks to Flair. Back alley. No, not a back alley-oop. Brainbuster by Tabby Cat. The second, or the third to last person in this match. MerlinGTB earning himself another late spot. The previous last year's winner of the 30 participant battle royal, entering at 28. And Shane sending Flair into the corner, looking to get that elimination. Bonk is eliminated. Back alley oops of Merlin. Flair fights back to get into the ring, holding his spot. Flair or Potato are the longest left in, or the longest remaining in this match. The people who have been in here the longest. Shane trying to fight his way out of this corner. Potato plunge. Flair got backed up right into a potato plunge. Could we see a repeat by Merlin tonight? Earn himself another title shot. Merlin has not had a lot of title luck this season. I'm sorry, I love you by MamaInu. MamaInu's got Chain. I'm sorry, I love you. Straight to the chin. Eliminating Chain. Way to go, MamaInu. And now Potato sends MamaInu up and over. The second to last member of the match. GlitchyBasturds 29. Glitchy not only has a really great spot in the Battle Royal, but has the golden opportunity for the Idol Division Championship, meaning she's got 2 opportunities at the Idol Division Championship. Merlin's been eliminated. The returning winner eliminated. Brainbuster by Tabby Cat. Potato German suplex to B.A. Tycho. If B.A. Tycho wins this, he'll go up against Greg. This could be a way to prove his strength as leader in the coalition after losing the Openweight Championship. Glitchy on the shoulders of Potato, getting another elimination. It's not all tears for Glitchy. As I said, she has the golden opportunity still. And MintyClovers, no matter who wins tonight, today's going to be a good day as MintyClovers is your 30th and final member of the 30-participant Battle Royal. We are witnessing the final 5 in the Battle Royal. Potato, MintyClovers, MamaInu, and FlairZero. Potato! Nope, in plain sight, I thought he was going to do Potato Plunge for a second. 3 amigos. From Flair, Luthez pressed by MintyClovers. Flair gets sent up and over, holding on for dear life. Minty looking to eliminate B.A. Tycho. Flair is looking to help. The first show of teamwork in the Battle Royal, trying to secure their spot. MamaInu, final 4. Potato has eliminated another one. Potato has eliminated so many members of the match. Minty sent off the ropes, back elbow by B.A. Tycho. Flair and Potato definitely the least fresh in this match, but holding their own. Minty the most fresh. And B.A. Tycho only room temperature fresh. Big boot from Potato to Flair. Power slam. Kip up. Flair could be a dual champion if he wins this. Big boot from B.A. Tycho. Backbreaker clothesline. Minty gets sent into the corner. Gets that elbow to fight out. Flair DDT. Who will be the final members? Clothesline. This is the final four. 3 icons, 1 idol. Who will come out on top? Potato in the corner. Another backbreaker clothesline to the back. Inzagiri catches Minty as Potato gets sent up and over. B.A. Tycho inadvertently saving him from elimination. Minty trying to take her time under the ropes. Very expert play here. Let your opponents wear themselves out. Flair has Potato in a precarious situation. Looking for that elimination. Fisherman suplex. Sorry for the whistle. Gets him onto the apron. B.A. Tycho in plain sight to Minty. Potato still in this. A lot of orange in this match. If you bet that someone wearing orange would win this match, you're pretty happy. B.A. Tycho, butterfly. Oh, reversal. Minty's back in it. Back body drop. Flair's got Potato on the ropes, looking for his opportunity. Clothesline by Minty. Minty, I was going to say, maybe looking to help Flair again. Gets Potato once again in that same position on the apron. Will it be enough this time? No, Potato fighting for his dear life. Chops lighting them up. Overhand punch. Fall away slam. Booty pop and moonsault by Minty. Nobody's home. And Minty calling for another partnership for a little bit with Potato. Double Russian leg sweep. Now Minty going after one of the weaker men in the match. Dragon screw leg whip by B.A. Tycho. Sends Minty off the ropes. Scoops her. And is hearing the voices of the chat. B.A. Tycho's got him on his shoulders. Flair doesn't want to be up there. For Potato, this would mean everything. Another shot at a championship. And as I say that, super kick by Minty. His dreams are dashed. But if Minty can win, it's not completely over for Potato. But it's unlikely. Minty, with her first elimination of the night, getting that final 3. Flair saving B.A. Tycho, sending Minty off the ropes. Flair sending Minty off the ropes again. Oh, sends Minty up and over all the way. It's the final 2. Flair versus B.A. Tycho. B.A. Tycho on the ropes. Gets back into the ring. Flair is trying to get him against those ropes. Below 0. Reverses into a power slam. B.A. Tycho. Rights and lefts galore. Flair gets out of the corner. Suplex. B.A. Tycho not letting him get any chance. No. Skins the cat. Flair back into the ring. B.A. Tycho's in trouble. He's got to hold on. He's got to fight out. B.A. Tycho is in deep trouble. Flair's only got one leg, though. B.A. Tycho gets that elbow. B.A. Tycho looking weary. So is Flair. For Flair, this is a chance at being a double champion. For B.A. Tycho, it's about showing his people that he's still the leader of the coalition. Flair in trouble. No, elbow. Flair and B.A. Tycho look exhausted as these two take an opportunity to stare down. Catching him with a judo toss. Flair is looking to put the nail in B.A. Tycho's coffin below zero. But both members are so spent. B.A. Tycho up and over onto the apron. And Flair eliminates B.A. Tycho. The newly crowned openweight champion beats B.A. Tycho for the second time in the night. The newly crowned openweight champion has earned himself a spot at the Icon Division Championship and guaranteed that he will be in the main event of Season 2's finale. FlairZero tied for the longest reigning Icon Division Championship title reign in history, looking for another shot. Thank you so much for watching. Masu Pro Wrestling presents Last Call. It was the last call for the Icons, but who in the Idols will earn the #1 contendership for Rize's championship 315 plus days? I will see you guys on Thursday. I am Masu Pro Wrestling. This was Masu Pro Wrestling, and I'll see you guys on Thursday.